Alright, so recently on Cinemassacre we played Ghostbusters, we played Ghostbusters 2. Now we're going to do the Ghostbusters arcade from 1987 by Data East.
Yes.
Let's try it out.
Oh, look at this trippy thing. Who am I? Oh, jeez.
Of course I just hit the wrong button, so we really want to be hitting B. The A is the power-up. Just so you guys know, we are playing this with Xbox 360 like controllers. Normally, obviously, you'd be playing this in the arcade with arcade controls. Now, I do have arcade controllers that we could have done this with, but the reason I don't want to do that is because whenever we do a video where we had the arcade controllers, we're tapping really hard on the buttons the whole time, and then people complain because it's like we're tapping the whole time. So that's why we're not doing that. So we're using the Xbox controllers.
So I've never played this game before. And it's based on the cartoon series?
Well, the game's called The Real Ghostbusters. It's, the things that happen in this game obviously don't happen in the movie with, Bill Murray and Dan Aykroyd, all that. So it is based off the cartoon, but, I watched the cartoon, and this game isn't even really like the cartoon either. It's kind of just its own thing.
Okay, yeah, I can't tell what character. I'm supposed we both look exactly the same.
Yeah, I just really like this game because it's kind of the Ghostbusters game that you would have wanted back then. You're the Ghostbusters. It's kind of like a Jackal or Contra type of game, or at least the Super Contra, like the overhead stuff. I mean, where I don't know. It's just like a basic video game, and that's all people I think really wanted. When we got that weird Ghostbusters game, the original one, like for NES, that's just not what people wanted. Yeah. I think they wanted something like this, and we got it in the arcade here, but.
I am blue, by the way. Mike is yellow.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what characters we're supposed to be. Ourselves, I guess.
Well, yeah, they don't even look like the characters in the Real Ghostbusters. They're just kind of random. Now, in the Real Ghostbusters, they went to all different places. It's not like in the movie where it just took place in New York City and nothing else. Yeah. So that's why you're going to see different locales.
And I'm trying to go over the controls here. There's this, the proton
beam,
the beam, and then you have this special that kills pretty much everything in your surroundings.
Yeah, there's like a burst that kills everything on screen.
Yeah, I don't want to use it right now, but see, now I'm out of my. I used all my beam, and the meter on. I'm dead. The meter to the left ran out, and then you start shooting like these bullets that are much weaker. It looks like. Yeah,
the traps, energy beam power up. Looks like you got.
Right. Oh, look at that. All right, I got an upgrade. And you can't kill these things. You have to wait for them to...
So the yellow meter is, I guess, the power of your gun. And it looks like I ran out because I have this shitty weapon.
All right, I'm going to hold on to mine.
See, he's got a shield. That's pretty cool.
Wow, this is awesome.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Imagine if we got this on the NES.
Yeah.
It would have been one of the best NES games.
Well, the graphics would have been... it would have been slower.
Well, true.
Been,
But I mean, think of what Konami was able to do.
Yeah.
If they, if Konami made the game as opposed to.
Yeah. Okay. Stage cleared. I can imagine this being a lot more difficult single player than co-op.
Sure. So you can't just hold down the.
Oh man, I died.
You can't just hold down the proton beam the whole time, because you need you need the beam to kill the ghosts and collect them.
Yeah. So which makes it more difficult.
When we first started playing, I was just pretty much holding it down. Yeah. So I ran out so quickly. I don't know.
Oh, look at these things. Games. Yeah, this is like the cartoon, definitely.
Yeah.
I'm impressed. The characters. There's a large variety of different ghosts.
I mean,
monsters.
That's why it's so good.
Yeah.
It's not just fucking like a shitty like ghost that you suck up and then like Slimer. That's like all that's in this.
Yeah.
I mean, look at all these characters.
Yeah, I know, it's awesome. It's different every stage.
This was amazing to see back in the arcade. I always thought that it was awesome with the variety of ghosts and all the things that you could do. I mean, it's like what you would want out of a Ghostbusters game. I used the special.
Perfect time to do it. Yeah, so this is a good game. It's basic. It's what is this? Energy down. Oh, jeez.
I'm almost wondering though if you could drop traps, but it doesn't seem like you can. I just did that just because I wanted to see if you could drop a trap.
This thing is like Contra. Kind of.
Yeah, talking about Contra, that thing right there.
Yeah. Whoa. All right, I just went for it. Right for it.
Look at this door. Oh, you can get the key and go through.
All right, so stage 5 here. I wonder how many there are. Do you have any idea whatsoever?
No, I don't.
Yeah, I don't either. Here's a good question. If you could choose, which Ghostbuster would you be? If you could pretend that you're one of the 4 Ghostbusters, who would it be?
I guess it would have to be Bill Murray because he gets the girls.
Venkman.
Yeah.
I kind of like Winston. He was the man of the street, kind of non-scientist guy. I like that. The street smarts. I relate more to that than, I really sucked in science in school. Wow, this is getting crazy now.
Yeah, right? This is obviously what was a quarter sucker.
Yeah, at this point. But that's the genius of these old arcade games is that, oh, shit.
They were making the companies a lot of money.
Yeah, well, not that. Is that you make it this far and then you can't stop,
Yeah.
It's like, wow, this is really hard.
Well, I'm this far. I got to keep going.
Yeah, exactly. That was the
I guess this is probably
deal.
the door here, I guess.
No,
it's not.
Oof.
Look at these fucking guys.
Oh, look at your, there it is.
Basically, I just like to keep going in this game because I want to see the different ghosts and see what appears because there's so many.
Yeah. Yeah, I was never into the cartoon. I never liked it. I know that's an unpopular opinion, but it was just.
I liked the show because it took what the movies did, and they tried to add there was humor in the cartoon. Obviously, it's not going to be as good as when Bill Murray's delivery or stuff like that.
Yeah.
But for people that like the paranormal aspect of it, I think the cartoon was great, and it had a really creepy vibe to it. But I thought that's what was cool about it.
Yeah, I just didn't like the humor. I don't think that was the thing.
Well, it's hard to do humor in an animated cartoon, especially in the 80s.
I felt I was always on the outside. Everyone in my class loved it.
When I originally
this is brutal now.
Yeah, this is great. This is like the boss part, I guess.
Jesus. Wow.
When I originally saw the Real Ghostbusters, I felt like, why don't the characters look and act exactly like they did in the movie? That bothered me. But then after watching several episodes, you just get used to it, and you're like, okay, well, it's not like the movie.
Yeah, well, I never liked the characters that they created for the show, even though they're the same in name and they had the same essence.
Right.
Egon was like the smart kind of sassy, if you will, kind of sarcastic.
Sure.
But
they were all kind of sarcastic.
Yeah, it's true. It is true. And Ray was kind of. He was almost like Rose from Golden Girls. Yeah. Kind of clueless a little bit and innocent.
That's true. Basically, all the Golden Girls characters, they were too much like the.
I think it was. I think I'm onto something there. I think it's
the Real Ghostbusters were too much like the Golden Girls for you. Well, I'll say for people that have described different things about Ghostbusters, I think you might be the first person to say that you don't like the Real Ghostbusters because of the Golden Girls.
I really think I'm onto something here.
Maybe you just don't like the Golden Girls.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it really is.
Yeah, I kind of like the Golden Girls though. I like the Golden Girls.
Oh, look at this fucking guy. That's awesome.
Wow, this is great.
Yeah, isn't it? That's why I wanted to play it with you because I used to play this in the arcade. They had this at the mall near where we grew up with long time ago.
Yeah, I don't remember that. I remember a lot from that mall.
When we were kids.
Yeah, I remember the arcade prostitute in that mall, but I don't know. I don't remember this game in particular. So we're on stage 8. Typically in home consoles, 8 would be like Mario.
Yeah. Who knows how long this goes on though, because it is a arcade game. If you have a bonus thing, I would use it right now.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And I died in the middle of using it.
Man.
Stay away from the skulls.
Now, I don't want to say anything about these guys, but
yeah,
I don't know what they were going for there.
Right, they had to put that red underneath.
Yeah, yikes.
This is starting to remind me of Gauntlet. At this point, it reminds me of Gauntlet a little bit. Yeah, I think just the amount of stuff that's going on around you.
I went to Fun Spot in New Hampshire, and they had, which is a famous retro arcade, and they had Gauntlet. I was playing it there, and it reminded me, because I hadn't played the arcade version in such a long time. It reminded me how good the arcade version is, because I played with James not too long ago. We played the NES game, and it's pretty bad.
Yeah, I believe it. That was the thing. They couldn't. Home consoles were a great convenience, as everyone knows, and they continue to be, but they couldn't recapture the magic of the arcades.
Not often. Often. Let's fucking kill this dude.
There's no way Nintendo could live up to this. Wow.
To have this on NES? Yeah, no.
All these characters.
They would have had to subtract a lot.
Oh my god, are we doing
NES.
anything here?
I don't know. Maybe we have to hit the eye.
Oh yeah,
we are.
Right.
He takes a lot of hits. There we go. Boom.
He started turning red there.
So that's the thing that I really liked about this game is the variety of characters.
Yeah.
That's what's keeping me interested in it.
Yeah. Some are like real creepy looking, and some are kind of humorous.
Well, that was the thing about the Real Ghostbusters cartoon. A lot the ghosts always like would have a sense of humor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
these David Duke characters keep coming out of the holes.
This is ridiculous. Oh fuck!
There's
2 of them.
I was looking at you for some reason.
Die, motherfucker! All right, got one of them. Let's get the other dude. Don't cross. Don't cross the streams.
No, that's the thing where at a disadvantage. Like in the arcade, we're using the D-pad. The arcade is better to as far as spinning around and shooting.
Well, you see, I was gonna mention before, but I'll show this real quick. I have this arcade stick, which I'd use, but the whole time we do. Do you guys want to listen to that the whole time? That's why I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
And I do have 2 of those too.
We just beat it.
Oh, as I'm like explaining the.
Yeah, well, I just missed it. Right. Oh, there he is. Look at the Slimer.
All right, there he is. All right. Well, I didn't even know that was going to be the end.
Yeah,
but,
right.
I don't know. So, what'd you think? I used to play it as a kid. Did you like it?
Yeah, I liked it. Again, with these arcade games, we put in as many credits as we want because we want to get through it and experience the entire game. In the arcade, I don't know how much money we would have spent on that. I kept dying a lot by the end, but. Yeah, as far as 1987, I thought it was great. The kind of game that I like playing with a friend,
Mm-hmm.